Hey guys, I brought in my tack box to give it a little oil and thought I'd give you a little tour of my bit box, um, just to kind of see what I work with. And yeah, so this box I designed and my best friend built it for me and I absolutely love it. But here we go. It's gonna be pretty boring because I believe in simple bits, but this is what it looks like inside. So I just have these brass tubing to hold my different bits, and then I can organize it by type or whatever I sort of feel. So on this end, I have a few like extra things, extra bit guards. I think there's, a curb strap on there, and then a few bits that I don't really use. So these are actually some different driving bits, as back in the day I used to do quite a bit of driving. Over here are some different snaffle mouthpieces. So Happy Mouth. I've got a thick rubber, which has been chewed open, D-ring, and another thinner rubber wrapped in Seal-Tex. This is one of Zero's favorite bits, but he does chew through the corners, so I've weaned him off of it because I can't keep buying him bits, and Seal-Tex is very hard to get a hold of nowadays. Over here, these are bits that honestly are not used, as generally if I can't work it in a snaffle, this is probably not the answer, and I can just swap mouthpieces and figure out something that works better. But I've had this bit for probably 20 years. It's a Happy Mouth 2-ring or 3-ring, as some people call it. Again, if we need to go to leverage, you probably don't need to. You just need to change your mouthpiece, in my opinion. So I probably haven't used this in 10 years, but I always keep it in there. And then I have a simple Pelham with some bit guards on it. I'm a huge bit guard girl. But again, the reality is, if your horse is happy in a simple snaffle type mouthpiece, you really need to evaluate if you need leverage at all. So again, I haven't used this in probably 10 years. This is some loose ring bits. This is a Myler knockoff. So it's like a level 1 double jointed Myler. So it's got the roller in the center, and then it's anatomical to the horse's mouth with some copper inlay. And then I have the knockoff Cavello fitted mouthpieces. I love the idea of this bit. I would love for Zero to go in this, but he hates it. So I've personally actually found that not a lot of horses like a double jointed. I've had much more luck with single jointed. I completely understand the mechanics and the issues that people have with single jointed. Just personally, the horses that I have had have not liked it. So yeah, and same thing with these mouth guards. Like I said, I'm a huge bit guard person. These ones are really thick, they're super soft, they're super jelly. Love them. Zero hates them. So I wish. I have a few really simple loose ring bits. Like that one's not even been used. I think I have 3 or 4 of these ones somewhere. This one's quite heavy, so this is like a weighted snaffle. Not used it, but is what it is. And then over here are my D-rings plus an egg butt. D-ring is my favorite cheek piece, just personally. I don't like the interference that I get from loose rings, as I do ride very soft. I'm aiming for the softest I can be, and I do not want my loose ring to interfere with that. So I love a fixed cheek piece like this. I mean, egg butts are fine. I just prefer the look of a D-ring. So you'll see several D-ring copper snaffles in here. This is my go-to favorite bit. If I'm going to start a horse in a bit, most likely it's going to be this one. Again, super simple, super soft. The horses tend to love the copper. Increases softness, salvation. I would love to get some of these with a pinchless mouthpiece, so a swivel piece. I just don't have one. I have this in a few different sizes. So this is a larger one. I got some bit guards on it. I think I have 2 bridles set up with this same bit on it. But yeah, this is just a simple D-ring snaffle, not as heavy as that loose ring. This is an egg butt, very slow twist. I think this is brand new. I've never used it. I would never use a full twist. There's an odd situation where I might pop in a very, very slow twist like this guy, just to get a little bit more respect on the mouthpiece and then swap back to something smooth. But yeah, that's basically it. The bits that I have on my bridles right now, I have a Zero's going in a loose ring hollow snaffle, so it's super light, that he loves. Maya is in a pinchless D-ring slow twist, and Charlie has a rubber coreless, just straight mouth snaffle, so completely bendy, but honestly he barely uses it. But yeah, I do have a Mi'kmaq from back in the day that I do not use. It's for sale, but pretty boring. But to me, boring is safe. So 99% of the horses I use are gonna go in something from here or here. These haven't even been used in 10 years. Different type of mouthpieces are great. I personally don't have any horses that like happy mouth. I do have ones that love rubber, but then you have the wear and tear on it. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'd love to know what bit you use and why.